Steve, have you seen any snowflakes out there? A lot of people say it's snowing. I don't know. Maybe. There's only one way to find out. Come on, we gotta get a closer look. Is it snowing? They say it's snowing. Come on. Does anybody want to come out the door? It's not snowing. I don't think it's snowing. Come on, let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, Steve. Yeah. Who wants to go first? Steve, you want to go first? T-Rex, let Steve go first, okay? Let him go first. Maybe not. 45 degrees. Nah, it's not going to snow at 45 degrees. Actually, I have seen snow at 45 degrees. If it comes down fast enough, pulls the colder air down. I can see snow on the horizon. Look at those clouds over Boston. See that little bit of a gray curtain coming down? That's called virga, or precipitation coming out of the cloud and evaporating before it hits the ground. So yes, indeed, there are snow clouds along with a boundary that is stalled right over southern New Hampshire. And that certainly looks like a snow cloud out there, up towards the north shore of Massachusetts and the New Hampshire border. This morning, it is snowing. Look at that. Weir got his rail coated with tiny little, barely perceptible snowflakes. That would be Weir Lundstedt in Merrimack, New Hampshire. He says it's been snowing for the most part between 7 and 9, almost 2 hours worth. I think it just stopped. And then up the hill, no one's going to outdo Ross Budd up with the sun this morning before the sun. Looking out and going,
what a pleasant surprise.
Surprise? Weir says that's not a surprise.
Ross, Weir knew it was going to happen. Wintertime instability index was high, and it favored snow last night with a very subtle boundary, but it looks pretty robust from here, doesn't it? And Ross says the snowball he made is in the freezer and it's for sale. Thank you, Ross and Weir. And Chris also, and southern New Hampshire. Can't remember all the towns. Wyndham, Auntie Live Free or Die. Where else? How about where the sun is out? Look north where the sun is out. And it's gorgeous. Mount Mansfield in the sun, looking like the middle of winter. It's the first time we got snow right down to the villages, even below the base of Stowe. And at the stake at Stowe, there was about just 3.5, almost 4 inches of snow. On the webcam is back. That webcam, which had been turned off all summer. Why have a snow cam going all summer, but it's back now for the season. And the image from space tells a pretty good story. Here's from 21,000 miles up looking down on the northeast, and you can see that cloud from northern New York to right over Boston and points south. To the north of the cloud, where we saw that sunshine at Mount Mansfield, that is snow. That white right there in northern Vermont, northern New Hampshire, north of the cloud, that is actually snow on the ground, as it was sort of a widespread 1 to 3 inch snowfall, and it was documented by this public information statement information on this map right here, with Underhill coming in at 3 inches of snow. So it's not just the mountains, it's the valleys that came in with the snow last night. And why so snow? I mean, we're talking about high pressure. Well, there are 2 high pressure systems, one in southeastern Canada and the other to the south of New England. So the one south of New England, cold enough for a few record low temperatures this morning around Virginia and southwestern Pennsylvania. And then there's an even colder high with also a couple of record low temperatures this morning in southeastern Canada and as far south as Augusta. And here it is on the temperature map at 7:30. And no, this was almost 8 o'clock, I think. And you see the 14 degrees with a clear sky in Pittsburgh, New Hampshire. So 15 to 25 degrees north of the front, and then 35 to 45 degrees south of the front. And cold air is heavier than warm, and it creates a boundary and confluence at the ground level and causes the air to rise, and that's where we're getting these snowflakes. And I don't know where those sparrows came from. They came from the burning bush. And it's done. It's just about done. It's fallen apart. The radar showed just a few specks left on the radar at just before I came out the door. It's about 8:45 or so. Look at these two being so calm. When you get a fur coat on, you don't mind that it's cold. In Boston this morning, that was 39 degrees in Boston. First sub 40 degree air around here since April 27th. Now, it did not get below freezing here at my yard. Let's check this other thermometer. The digital thermometer said it was 40, what did it say, 45? And this one, I think it may have had a little bit of sunshine on it. It says 48 degrees, so definitely a little boundary here. And the temperature's not going to move too much. This really fascinating looking cloud, isn't it? It's going to tend to just kind of evaporate right over our head. This front has lost its push south and it's stalled, and it's going to just dissipate. So we're going to have increasing sunshine, except for it's already totally clear. How about the view from Wildcat looking over at Mount Washington this morning? That was gorgeous. And the top of Mount Washington got down to 3.8 degrees. And that's the coldest since April 27th, the same as what happened in Boston. It's coldest so far since late April. And beautiful image at the tower cam of the rime ice that forms on the building and all the objects with super cooled vapors in the cloud turning instantly to ice as soon as they hit something sub-freezing. And the wind chill this morning, last I checked, was about 24 below zero on Mount Washington. And my fingers are getting pretty cold right now. T-Rex. Those are some really hot peppers. Those would warm me up fast. Aren't they pretty? But I don't know what to do with them. More in the garden in a minute. All right, so what's going to happen? We're going to go from record cold today and snow to record warm on Halloween. The National Weather Service in Norman, Oklahoma posted this one this morning. High temperatures in Oklahoma today, record-breaking 90 to 95. And a bit of that air is coming toward us. So why don't we just cut to the chase and just show the Euro maps. We'll be a map person this morning. And the high pressure system in southeastern Canada is coming right over New England tonight. And that means radiational cooling. So areas this morning that were in the 40s are going to be in the 30s tonight. And then tomorrow we warm it back up, only slowly though. It looks like the warm front's going to kind of drag its heels. So there could be a lot of clouds around and some rain tomorrow, mostly at night. It looks like parts of northern New England could pick up a 1/4 inch of rain. It's going to be just warm enough for rain. And that's warmer air coming back in. Now we have what was a cold high pressure system turning into a warm high pressure system. And near record warmth coming in on Wednesday, that's the 30th, and Thursday, Halloween. Trick or treat time could be in the 70s. A few spots are going to get to 80 on Wednesday and Thursday. Same thing that happened 3 times in the last 6 weeks. A record cold high pressure system turns into a record warm high pressure system. Oh, sorry, I slowed down, had to take a break from my maps. All right, so we got to just about trick or treat time, and now let's go back. This is now Thursday night and Friday, November 1st. Another chance of a little bit of precipitation in New England, and that would be just rain, no snow. And that could be another 1/4 inch in spots. And then that's giving way to cooler weather for Saturday and Sunday, and then we start to warm it up again next Monday and Tuesday as the storms coming off Pacific are pushing a lot of warm air in, and those storms are kind of dividing. Part of them are going across Canada, and that really warms us up, and other parts dig down into the Rockies, and more snow out west. And instead of showing the snowfall map from coast to coast like I did yesterday, it hasn't changed much. Still Colorado to Wyoming and the mountains high up in British Columbia and Washington getting the most snow. I'm going to show the QPF, the quantitative precipitation forecast, for any snow and or rain, water equivalent in the snow. So this is how much quantitative precipitation, when you add it up over the next 240 hours, you can see it really shows you the ridging in the east and that divide of heaviest rain on the northern edge of the heat that's in the Central Plains and the cold that's in southwestern Canada and digging into the Rockies, and that strip of red to yellow in there, not red, what is it, sort of purplish. And that's the area where you see inches of rain. And then if we come close in on the northeast, you see some blue in there. That's about a 1/2 inch of rain. And some purple in there. That's more like an inch of rain. So a 1/2 inch to an inch of rain possible in especially central and northern New England over the next 10 days. That would be a little bit tomorrow night, a little bit Thursday night and Friday, and then maybe around next Tuesday and Wednesday, a little bit more chance for southern New England. All right, that's the end of the weather part of this. It's a big wave, and we're gonna look at this fisherman hauling his lobster pots. Is that for the season, or are you just emptying them out? That could be for the season, and the gulls are getting any scraps there. So the Enmore, that's gonna be a nautical theme, sort of nautical. We're gonna take a Sunday ride south from Weymouth. First the inland route, and even the inland route, Route 3A, goes right by Hingham Harbor, and to Cohasset, where, not funny, but yesterday there was some fires burning. They are still burning, I believe. Glenn Kennedy says one of the ones I saw was in Middleton, in that direction, a grass fire, and also in Salem, there's a brush fire burning, and I could see the smoke from here, so we'll look at that. And then when we got to the Red Lion Inn, our friend Roger Marwell was playing a Bruce Springsteen song about fire. Oh, I'm on fire. That's so ironic that we had the smoke and he was playing that song, and my fingers are freezing right now. So I'll stop singing and I'll show you the and more, which includes, I think we might have a Mitt sighting, and Steve and T-Rex yesterday. It was a nice casual Sunday, and the Patriots pulled one off. Yeah, I can't let that go. The Patriots made it fun and interesting and held on. What a nice surprise for us. Patriots taking one at home from the Jets. I think they were 6.5-point underdogs, so Vegas lost. The house lost on that one. Oh yeah, last night I actually watched the news. I watched CNN for a while.
CNN is sticking with it.
I just kept hearing dark rhetoric. I don't even know what that means. I'm a weatherman. I'll stick to the weather. It's dark. It's dark Virga right there. A little bit of light snow flurry activity on those fires. Okay, that's a wrap. Here's the Enmore from yesterday. Noontime, straight up. No sign of one instability cloud, so great subsidence in the air over Boston, even as it's starting to snow in our mountains of Vermont. Sinking air south, rising air north. Very dry too. And I think we're gonna have a tanker going by in a little while.
Want to go see what that Want to go see what that tugboat
Was on a mission to do? Big barge being towed by, I can't read the name because my eyes aren't that great. I just gotten binoculars, but it's a good looking rig going between Boston and Weymouth right now, where it's totally sunny. And I just looked at the webcam. Jay Peak is snowing hard right now, big fat snowflakes. And I didn't set up a time lapse, but there you go, looking at the barge. And freedom. Dry, cold air advection. Oh, more smoke on the horizon. For the second time today. We had that in out the door weather more earlier. That's further west than it was before. Now there's more over here. Fire weather. Football weather. Do I harvest the tomatoes before they freeze? That's going to be a question for sunset next 2 nights in a row.
Pulled him up on the final play of the third quarter with a gain of 2. So with 15 minutes left here at Gillette in week number 8, the Jets 16 and the Patriots 14 on the Safety Insurance 98.5, the Sports Hub Patriots Radio Network.
Call it a season.
Spruce nest Boston light out there.
We certainly live in a beautiful part of the world.
Wow, I can't believe it that they're making this into an inn.
Oh, that's cool.
Eastwick. The inn at Eastwick. The Eastwick Inn.
Just in time to see Roger's last song, The Red Lion.
Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Did he go and leave you all alone? What a bad desire.
Do the Roys still own this estate?
Yes, it's for sale.
For
like
sale.
15 million.
Just 15 million?
Yeah, it's not bad. This place. They moved up to Canada.
I think that's where Tucker Antico grew up. He's on TV as a weatherman.
Rodgers in the midst of the huddle. The Jets in their white jerseys, green pants, green helmets disperse. Conklin splitting out left outside of Adams and Wilson, two receivers.
We've got a mansion going up here.
Wow.
Footings.
New York. Jets supporting 3 timeouts in their radio network offering more flights to and from Logan. Visit Delta.com to book your next adventure. They visit us here. You can have time again. See Charlie. Through. I got one of those little model airplanes. I used to talk to those when I was a kid. The metal ones.
Situate right here. See the look? It's like the same look.
6 for 10. He missed an extra point in this game. Now he's got to try a 44-yard field goal. And it's no good. There we go. Good job, Ellis. That's Jess Stevens.
Just shanked it.
Jess Stevens.
That lobster boat there.
And hooks a field goal attempt for 14.
Great spot.
And the Patriots still down by 2. 12:39 to go, fourth quarter. 16-14 New York on the safety insurance 985. The Sports Hub Patriots Radio Network. Okay, so this
Monastery.
See fires burning up on the North Shore. Smoke.
Incredible. Massive. This one's been renovated so many times. This one never changes. Lots. Well, there's the house out there. Black Rock Beach.
Which way you want to go?
The doggy. It's a little doggy.
Shoot, I shouldn't have gone this way.
It's alright.
Precision weather. Rob Gilman is right up there. Oh, yeah. Okay. A little less than 3 minutes. 5 points. I don't think so, but we still cover the spread. Potentially. I hope you enjoyed that little ride down the coast on this gorgeous day, even as it's snowing in the mountains. Nothing but sunshine down here. Air is rising, makes clouds. Air is sinking, makes sunshine. And we still have some smoke way out there, along with the southern edge of the northern clouds. And one boat left at the mooring. 2 minutes, 5 points. What do you got? First down. Rex, do you even care about the game? No, you just want to go out, don't you? Yeah, it's just about 4 o'clock. We were just out 2 seconds ago. And I just reset my thermometer. So hopefully that's accurate today. All right, there's still a chance the Patriots might win. Let's go inside, T-Rex, and watch the end of the game. Come on, this way. Yeah. No, this one. This door, Rex. Come on. There's Steve. He wants to come out. We'll all go out in a second. Come on, Rex. So I'm listening to Zolak on the radio, and it's 10 seconds ahead, so you know something good just happened, and there it is. But field goal's not going to do it. Rex, no, this way. We got to go watch the end of the game. Yes. Let's go. Steve's waiting for us. So's Mommy. Go right in there.
Somebody's hands. We're set. Quick drop.
Oh, yes!
Woo! The ruling on field stands is called.
Better make us sweat to the last second, don't they?
Nice.
Keep the ball to the kids.
The touchdown and the 2-point try. The first point scored.
Yeah.
Point drive early.
They just don't even care what the football game is doing. They just want to go out again. Just did that 2 seconds ago. Take Steve with you this time. That was fun football. I'm a fair weather fan. And we've got fair weather, and the Patriots won. No, actually, I like watching every week. I don't care what the standings are. What's up there? So the burning bush leaves will be gone by next weekend. This is some of the slower burning bush leaf. This is more of a faster speed going on over here. And you can see a lot of the leaf is on the ground already. Steve, T-Rex, you guys were outside, but the Patriots actually won a football game. What's in there, Rex? What's in there? What are you doing? That's Steve's job, isn't it? So do I harvest the last of the tomatoes, or do I gamble on no frost? I think I'll harvest a lot of the red ones and compromise. T-Rex, what'd you find in there? Oh, he's got something. If I try and take it, he's gonna try and bite me. What do you got, Rex? Sit. Sit. You look so guilty. What is it? It's a bone. Delivered by some creature somewhere. Give me that. Give me that. It's like a fossil. I don't know, it's a bone of some kind. And he put up a fierce fight. It was not easy, and I couldn't have done it without these gloves. Sorry, bro. I'll give you something else for a treat. That was scary. Just those innate instincts